Same kind of answer, but I want to mention something else. To two presidential commissions. In 1982, the Greenspan Commission. I was a Democratic staffer to the 5 people appointed by Tip O'Neill. And again, in 1994, I was put on by unions and senior groups to the Bipartisan Commission on Entitlement and Tax Reform because I wanted a friend on the staff of that commission because it was conservative. That's the commission that turned the word entitlement into a swear word, a word used to shame people, to make them feel they didn't earn their Social Security. I also know a little bit about Social Security, and all I can say is there has been a strategy to undermine confidence. There's been a language strategy. People like to say bankrupt. It's not going bankrupt. It can't. It's based on 3/4 of the money comes from contributions. It was Alf Landon who first said Social Security investments are worthless IOUs, picked up by George Bush and picked up by conservative Democrats who want to distinguish themselves from a strong support of the system. Absolutely, this system continues. It is affordable. If Congress did nothing, there'd be a 25% shortfall in every dollar. That's terrible, but scrap the cap, count investment income. There are a lot of things we could do. A financial transaction tax, do it. And as far as the pension system goes, it's a disaster. Absolutely, we should all save. We are pulling apart our defined benefits. We are encouraging taxpayers to fight public employees over their having good pensions. And the 401k system is a total failure. Of course, it's good if we have money in, but the comment about $12,000, that's true. The average person has about $3,000 on average in retirement savings. People the half of the people from 55 to 64 who have retirement savings, their average retirement savings is about $100,000. Sounds like a lot of money, but it's not a lot to take you to 80, 90, et cetera. The system that works, that the American people love, and that we can expand because there's not an alternative, and it's very much for our kids and grandchildren. I lost a wife, and we had disability in our house. We had benefits, survivors' benefits to my kids. This system is there, it's a protection. It's not a payroll tax contribution. We try to explain to people, it's not a payroll tax, it's a contribution. It's the Federal Insurance Contribution Act. This is insurance, it's not a savings plan. It's a system we've paid into, we have a right to get. And as for the pension system, we've got to support what we've got there, but unfortunately, they've pulled apart the defined benefit system for most people.
Thank you, Eric. Next question.